physical properties and concentration. In this experiment, we were tasked with determining the density of water using a 10 milliliter graduated pipette and a 100 milliliter graduated cylinder. Represent that data graphically and compare our results. The purpose of this was to establish a relationship between the concentration of sugar in aqueous solution with the density of the solution. Taking our data, we were able to determine the density of the unknown solution and calculate the concentration of the unknown.
The meniscus of a liquid is the upward or downward curve when you put a liquid in a container.
It occurs due to the fact that the molecules of the water collides with the molecules of the surface, or the capacity which it occupies. So basically it may be due to the cohesive forces, which is like the tension forces between the surface of the liquid and the container, or it might be due to the adhesive force.
How do you measure a meniscus? Well, first get the solution into the graduated pipette using the bulb, like this. Then bring the pipette to eye level and read the measurement. The reading is 5.3. Now that we know about the experiment and the meniscus, we will turn to the experiment itself. In the first challenge of the experiment, we were determining the density of water with the pipette and then transferring the solution into the 100 milliliter cylinder. We logged our data for the water we collected into the pipette and weighed it. We did this 3 times each and compared our results. Here the reading is 5.5 milliliters. Here the reading is 108.389 grams. Challenge 2, we are using stock solutions. Stock solutions are a very concentrated form of a solution. It is done that way so stuff can be stored. But if you need a lower concentrated solution, you can mix a solvent with it to get that dilute solution. Dilution is the process of reducing the concentration of a solute in solution by mixing it with more solvent. Here is the dilution equation. You add a concentrated stock solution plus a solvent and get a dilute solution. In the second challenge of the experiment, we were trying to find the density of now 20% stock solution. The pipette allowed us to determine the most accurate measurement of milliliters. It was important to record the initial and final volumes to correctly perform this calculation. In this challenge, we measured the volume multiple times to collect our data. Then, we weighed it on the scale. Here, we got 111.134 grams. Here, we are using the volumetric flask. Now, we must calculate. For challenge 3, we were given a sugar solution labeled unknown. Here it is called blue water. Again, we did our measurements 3 times. We determined the density of the unknown solution and its concentration. In the previous video, we measured 1.6 milliliters. Now we are measuring 107.889 grams. We used the 20% solution from challenge 2 to establish a relationship between the 2 solutions in order to find this concentration, 107.566 grams. Again, we took our data 3 times in order to be very exact with our calculations. Here, we are repeating the process once again. Here, we are taking all of our data and trying to calculate the density and concentration of the unknown. Here is the data we collected from the experiments. For each challenge, we found all of the concentrations and all of the densities. And in the end, we found the concentration of the unknown, which was the blue water. The concentration of the unknown was 7.5%.